What's up, Bassholes? The Basshole Podcast is sponsored by BlueChew. That's right, BlueChew is an online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra, but at a fraction of the cost and in a chewable form. That's right, you chew it. We all like to chew on things. You know, they say there's nothing sexier than confidence, and, BlueChew can help give you the confidence where it counts. And let me tell you something, we've got a special deal for our listeners. You can try BlueChew absolutely free when you use our promo code BASSHOLE at checkout. You just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code BASSHOLE to receive your first month free. So visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we want to thank BlueChew for sponsoring the podcast. Now, let's meet some Bassholes.
What an asshole!
Podcasting from Basshole Studios in Hollywood, California.
Yo, what time is it?
You're listening to I'm a Basshole with Doug Bass. We've all been one.
He's an asshole.
So let's laugh about it. Now, here's your host, Doug Bass.
Hey, what's up, Bassholes? Welcome to the Basshole Podcast. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Basshole Show. The YouTube channel is at Basshole Show, where you get your full video fix. Make sure you download, subscribe. Text your friends about the podcast. Send them the link on text. Why not? You're friends with them. Send them the link. They'll download it, listen to it. You guys can laugh about it later. We got a great show today. Comedians Rob DeRocha and Jessica Alaniz are here in the studio. We're going to get to the show because there's a lot of juicy things going on in the comedy world. Let's get into it, guys. How are you guys? How you been?
Woo, good.
Yeah, Jessica?
Scale of 1 to 10, I'm a 7.
You're 7.
That's high.
Wow.
That's really high.
Yeah.
Way to think positive. A positive
that.
day
You know where I
for
am?
Monday.
2.
No, I'm at an 8.
You're at 8.
I'm at an 8. I'm very happy. I told you this is my happy time. This is when I get to do things.
Yeah,
you
this
know,
is
Happy time.
This is Rob's night out, right?
Yeah, this
Big
is
night
it.
out?
This is you get to watch it, record it, and I can show it to my son later on.
You were,
Do you play it back and have him watch it when
when
he's
you were
sleeping?
asking
or-
where I was, this is where I was.
Yeah.
Here you go, mijo.
This is what your dad was doing when you were 2 years old.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't home teaching you how to walk. I just was out here, you know,
Well, we got
not giving you any wisdom.
Rob's got a full feast over here. We got
Nice.
chips and whatever.
Yeah, some nachos.
Yeah,
They're called
Jessica-
nachos. Chips. This is the white
Whatever.
guy over
Well,
here.
there are chips that are separate from the nachos. Jessica's
That is-
sober right now
Sober for the week.
for the week.
For the week till
It was-
Friday.
It was your birthday.
It was my birthday.
Happy belated
so
birthday.
These
Sorry
two
we missed your
initial assholes who did not come to my
know,
birthday
I know.
party.
I have a son.
I do not.
I told him, I said it was kid friendly.
Yeah.
It
I
was
have a
kid and
son.
animal
I know.
friendly.
That's an excuse.
I don't
all right?
have a son.
There was a piñata.
Shit.
Yeah,
Well, my
you could have
son-
brought the kids. The kid.
The kids.
I mean,
One
you know.
kid,
I know.
plural. Come on now.
That you know of. All right.
That I know of.
So just this week, I
I
had
know.
too much fun. I drank a lot. I was a waste of a professional human for a week, and I need to get my stuff together now.
So you're on track right now.
Yeah,
That's
because
good.
I treat my birthday like a personal New Year's, and so
Do you do like? I mean, your birthday was on a weekend, so do you do birthday weekend? Do you do birthday month?
I do like birthday. Well, I do birthday
man.
half of the month, 2 weeks.
I hate that.
Don't do that.
That must suck to hate your own day
No,
of birth.
but like,
I
what,
love
so
mine.
what about like you do the month? Like it's my birthday week.
I don't do
or
the
month?
I don't do
Okay,
the
all
month
right.
anymore. I'll do
You
like
did it though.
I
You
used
just
to.
said,
Oh,
yeah.
for sure.
No,
I
my
used
sister
to.
would do that. She's like, like my mom, like she would live at home and like she has to pay rent, and then it was like, well, am I paying rent this month? And she's like, no, it's my birthday month. It's my birthday. It's my birthday month.
My
It's
ex-wife,
like-
I felt like it was her birthday for like 3 weeks. It'd be like, this
Oh,
party.
she
this,
was
this,
really
this,
annoying.
yeah.
Everything was my birthday. Birthday.
Well, a lot,
Shut
of,
up.
a lot of girls are like that with their birthday. I don't understand.
Mine fell on. It fell on a Wednesday this week, and I had the weekend before and the weekend after was stuff. But it was like,
As you get older, you're like, I don't want anyone to know it's my birthday. Just fucking.
I
leave
want
it alone.
I love all the attention. I'm
Really?
also alone 80% of my day, so I'm like, if I have a few days where everybody's talking to me, yeah, I'll
Right,
eat
right.
that up.
No, I get it.
I
You
love
feel
it.
special. It's your special day. You know,
Yeah.
all that good stuff.
I love it. I do a solo trip every year. I went to Joshua Tree.
Oh yeah, by yourself.
Wait, recently
yeah.
you went?
Yeah, I went on last Thursday.
Did you do shrooms or anything?
I
By
did
yourself?
an edible and I got drunk, and I plan out my whole year. I do like a little quarterly vision board.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Really?
And I just look at the stars and I take pictures.
I went to Joshua Tree by myself once.
It's the best.
And it was cool. Yeah, and I hiked a little bit, but then I like freaked out in the middle of it, like thinking I was gonna like die, like in that what was that James Franco movie, like when he fell down like that cliff.
Did
or
you
whatever.
fall down the cliff?
No, but I just started like I'm like there's no one else with
Was
me.
your arm trapped
No,
somewhere?
but I just started thinking about that shit. I was like,
Was your
man.
penis trapped
Joshua
between
Tree is
two
like
rocks?
the
No, I didn't have the BlueChew at that point.
It's
so,
like an
you know.
easy hike, just
Yeah.
like walking along the road.
What are you
Honestly,
scared about?
I thought I was gonna like fall into like a rock, or a
crevice?
cliff or
it
something.
is a little creepy. The desert, to me, anything about it.
Well, because
People
like
who
if
live
you
there
have a
are
heart
like-
attack, you
A lot
die.
of bodies
you
in the
fall,
desert. A
you
lot of
fall.
bodies.
It's just
Yeah.
like dry and dusty. I don't know. I feel like no one would know
I know.
anything severe happened.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then,
basically that's how people die.
And so many places you don't have service, which is crazy.
There's no service. There's no water. You got to bring everything with you.
Yeah.
You know, there's what was that? I don't know. Someone's here. No, it's probably one of the dogs. It's one of the dogs.
Could you imagine?
Wait, did you just ruin the shot? No, by doing that. Put that back. Now you're exposing our studio.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just got scared right now. Like, what is that like?
I did.
Don't expose anything until we're ready to expose things.
Oh, okay.
Like,
oh, I can't put my dick out or no? No, you don't want me to do that?
No, we're not doing-
Is that kind of exposure
You'll
or no?
know the cue.
No.
You'll know the cue.
All
We're
right,
not
I'm
doing it.
ready.
The cue.
I'll be ready.
We do the BlueChew ad later. No, we're not doing dick exposure.
Oh, are we doing the BlueChew today where I take it and then we're going to watch it grow?
Yeah, we have.
Oh,
we
perfect.
have
I think that's the after hours episode.
Slow motion camera that we put up. I got a
time lapse.
I got a macro lens so we can get it and capture it all.
Oh, you need a big one.
Oh.
A big screen.
This is inappropriate.
Big lens.
HD.
I mean, I know. I'm still sad that I used the BlueChew alone. So
Need an
that's
HD,
my
a
thing.
huge dick. That's funny.
I know. HD, 4K, 8K maybe. To capture all the
Hard K.
capture all the crevices and whatnot.
Hard K.
Doug was like, "This is too much. We need H." Kept
We need
going.
8K, 8K to capture.
8K. This thing's,
Yeah,
8-inch K.
This is too much.
Yours.
This is too much. We're gonna get canceled talking like this. It's
Oh,
not
no,
good.
we're not going to get.
Not
Speaking
good.
of getting canceled.
Speaking of getting canceled,
Ba-dum.
there's some cancelable drama, I guess, going on in the LA comedy community scene. Let's just talk about it a little bit. Open micer Ian Ira Rousso is allegedly being canceled for throwing a metal water bottle at comedian Teresa outside the fourth wall, hitting her on the head, apparently giving her a concussion, assaulting her, I guess, allegedly.
He also threw water on her and hit her coffee cup out of her hand. This
Coffee.
is
and then he
insane.
escaped the scene of the scene by driving away in his car and hitting a garbage truck. Apparently,
Oh, I thought he hit. I knew he hit a car. I thought it was two cars.
I don't know. I heard it was a city truck, but who knows? I don't know. We don't have.
I heard
all
he
the-
ran over a grandma. That's what I heard.
I heard there was a kitten in the
I heard,
tree.
he,
out
I, heard he, I heard he robbed a Thai food place afterwards.
I heard
too.
it was a sweet little puppy.
This is
and then-
the worst game of
There's-
telephone. We're just creating
And then
more
a
and more to
Benihana
it.
blew up. It was crazy. Crazy.
But I don't know. I mean, we had Ian Russo on the Basel podcast maybe like a year and a half ago. We kind of had him on as a joke because he makes these top 100 comedy
Top
lists.
100 comics in Los
comics
Angeles.
in Los Angeles that are like,
I'm in the top 6,000. I just wanted
Top
you guys to know. That's the
6,000.
list I'm on. But I made that list.
I was
and
on
I'm
one of
6,000.
them, but I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, the whole things are jokes pretty much. So we had him on and kind of poked fun of him a little bit about his lists and whatever. Here's a clip of him on the Basel podcast from a while back.
Sorry.
Again.
Yeah, sorry again. And I just left, and she kept pulling my name repeatedly after I left. And then Will the GM, he approached me.
The GM.
Yeah.
This
Nice,
is when
you
he,
got-
So they approach you after they pull your name several times. They realize it's
he
a
rigged the
bucket
mic
now.
at flat from Ian Russo.
But he was just like, "Yeah, could you stop doing that?"
So did they kick you out, or what did they do?
They were like, "Yeah, you're banned for 2 weeks." I didn't make this decision.
2
Like, I
weeks?
completely understand.
Jeez, that's it.
Man.
I'm surprised you didn't get banned for life.
Yeah.
Well, he is now. Now he's apparently banned from the Comedy Store, the Improv,
Comedy Chateau.
Comedy Chateau, which probably helps his career. honestly.
Wow. I didn't even know they did that. I thought they were
Banned
like,
anybody?
Yeah.
No, if you could bring 20 people.
Yeah, I thought they were like, okay.
I wonder if he called
Rape?
I wonder if
No
he
matter
called-
what.
I
Come
wonder
on
if
back.
He called the Chateau and was like, I got 30 people that are going to come in. Oh, you can go.
You're
Yeah.
back. Welcome back.
Welcome
We
back.
just won't put your name on the thing. But
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
come on in.
Yeah.
We'll give you a T-shirt.
I don't know. But so apparently he was upset Ian was upset with how he was portrayed. And I don't know Teresa Lowe personally. I hope she's okay and all that good stuff. I just hope she recovers.
She's very small, and Ian fucking towers over her. And the fact that he even did that is
he's a tall guy. Yeah.
He like whispered. Okay, I'm sorry. You're gonna play a clip.
It's all good. So apparently, Ian was upset with the way he was portrayed in the documentary that Teresa directed called "Breaking the Fourth Wall," which was about the open micers that attend the Fourth Wall Comedy Cafe in Hollywood. So he was upset with the way he was portrayed. Here's a and this was a reason, you know, that why he attacked her, I guess, which is ridiculous. Here is a clip from that documentary. Let's see.
This is going over well.
How would people describe you now?
God, how do people describe me now? Wow. At times rude, abrasive, standoffish. I don't know. I don't have the best reputation on the comedy scene. I'm definitely like consistently funny. That's not the thing that people know me for quite yet. And I'll take it because it's a process.
Wow.
People say these things about me because I don't know. I guess I'm overly honest, which I try to maintain some sort of authenticity because I think that's very important in a city of fake people, which that's not to say that I'm a complete dick. I have a good heart and I wish joy upon everybody, but I do know that I know I could be a bit much.
All right. There's a clip from the documentary "Breaking the Fourth Wall." Now, I watched some of this. You haven't seen the whole thing, but I haven't watched the whole thing. I watched his segment or whatever. Jessica, did you watch it?
I watched most of it. I have like 20 minutes left, but I watched most of it.
I mean, there's a good chunk. I think he has like a 16-minute segment pretty much. So there's a big chunk of the movie that's dedicated to him.
But there's a lot that's nothing to do with him, which like based off of the story that he did it because of the way he was portrayed in this. I would understand it that the movie would have so many digs at him, so the whole common thread would be about him.
Right.
And it was just that part.
It was that 16-minute chunk, and then he really wasn't in it that much, except for like maybe one or two things. But it was like other comics, like pretty much saying like, I don't like the guy, or he's interesting, or he's off the wall, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, and then it goes into a whole thing where he has a crush on a female comic, and he says a joke about her, and it's, he's not painted in the best light, I guess, but that's who he is. So I don't know, like, I don't know. Like if other people are saying he's weird, then I guess he's weird. I don't know.
I get the annoyance. Like I would feel shitty if people said that about me on a video.
Sure.
But my overall takeaway was like I feel empathy for him, and you can obviously tell like I don't like there's something is not completely like he has some kind of something, right? And I feel sad for him and his life that this is like his day to day.
I mean, I never really liked the guy. I mean, he'd always come into the club and I'd be like, oh god, here he is, fucking Ian Rousso with his rooster drink that he fucking tries to make or whatever. I don't know. Like I think he's nuts. I don't know. Rob.
To begin is just, I just think he's an asshole. That's it. Like he fit perfectly.
That's why we're covering him on this show.
And the thing is, like he was on the show, and I never found him funny. Never saw him like the 100 list. I thought it was stupid that he was creating that, like him to be judging people and stuff like that. Like who the fuck are you? I always hate that. Like who the fuck are you to be doing that? Mm-hmm. And then second of all, like he just would always just be so abrasive. He was on the show, and I would always like say hi to him, and I hate people that are fake, like once you meet them and you say hi, and then I would even like just be like, hey, what's up, man, whatever, and then he'd just be like ignoring me, and like I'm just like, fuck this dude. I can't even try to be nice to him.
No, I tried, but then he would act weird and whatever.
He was weird, and then I saw him one time get kicked out of Third Wheel, which he got banned from too.
Yeah.
Third Wheel.
Before
this, he got kicked out. I was going to a mic. And literally the guy that was hosting it was grabbing him and threw him out of the gate. And I was like, what the hell's going on here? And then he's like, fuck that guy. He's like, that guy raped someone? And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And he was talking about another comic that I did know, but I'm like, I'm not going to get involved in this. No. Then he grabbed the bottle and then he broke it. And
you told me about that.
Yeah, and then he broke it, and he was wearing his stupid red cowboy boots, and he threw it on the ground, and then I just like looked at him like, bro, like chill out. And then when I did see him again, I was always like, even on the show, I told him, you're too much into the drama. Like, you need to get out of it. Like, do comedy to make people laugh, not just about like the whole camaraderie of bullshit, of just drama that he spewed out on your show.
Right.
So it's like, if you're in it, fine, but at least go for the laughs. And whenever I saw him perform, it just was never funny.
No.
At all, and
it was uncomfortable watching it.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh, cringy kind of.
He would get mad at the audience if they didn't laugh, and then he one time he like at Death Noodles, he scolded the audience that was there and told them like, oh, you guys are just all narcissists. At the same time, he was on his phone the whole time during everyone's set, and it's like you guys wouldn't even buy my album. And
no, I wouldn't. He's a loose cannon, and I think he needs to go hide under a rock. He needs to go hide under a rock and disappear, I think, or get arrested.
Or he's going to move to Austin.
I think he should be arrested.
Rogan's
If all this allegations are true, and I'm sure there's proof and footage or whatever. I mean, I believe Teresa, obviously, but I mean, it's
that saying that I've said before on the show. You wake up in the morning, you run into an asshole, you ran into an asshole. But if you run into an asshole all day, maybe you're the fucking asshole.
You're the problem. Yeah.
And then that's how I see him.
Put that in a fortune cookie.
I think I got that.
Put it on a pillow.
But it's true. It's like if you are always in the butt of some problem, like he was always. I saw him at every mic. He'd just be like talking about someone else, talking shit about the fourth wall, talking shit about.
He's a shit talker, and no one cares, and then, like everyone wants him to go away. I got sent a. I'm not gonna reveal who it was sent to, but I got sent a screenshot of a message that Ian sent to someone regarding this whole thing. I'm gonna see if I can share this with.
He's probably gonna watch this, and then we'll
probably what?
I don't know. Either sue or try to sue or.
All right, from Ian.
Fourth
Rousso.
wall.
Fourth wall. I can't get too into it, I think he meant to say. Despite that, some absolute heinous and deliberate shit was done to me leading up to it. I'm proud of what happened and taking a break from most mics in LA for a few weeks because of it.
Is that from him?
That is from him to someone. I'm not saying who it was to.
He's proud of it?
Wow.
Proud. That's from him.
That's a wild
That's a wild
to use.
word to use in a text message.
Like,
or
I don't
DM.
feel bad is something to say, but proud? Like that.
Proud. I mean, he released some other thing. I don't have that with me, but he said there's two sides to every story, which there is. But I mean, now look. Come on.
Yeah, the store next door has footage of it.
Proud.
The store next door has footage of it
Yeah.
too?
Surely.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, man. Like, I mean, that's insane. Like, he was getting mad at her and said, like, your Wikipedia's a lie. And then just like, and she's so much smaller and she seems like a sweet girl. Like,
I don't know.
She's
I don't know her, but
incredibly-
I think he really liked her. I think that's what happened. I think he really liked her. He probably felt like flattered that she asked him to be in this documentary.
Sure,
and in his mind, he probably thought he had some sort of budding romance, just like when he was on your show and he talked about some girl that they had a fake relationship.
They had a fake marriage or relationship or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It was all a fucking joke, and they were doing it on social media. I forget who
They were doing it on
was,
social
but
media,
anyway.
and it got to the point where the girl was like, "Hey, knock it off, stop doing
Yeah.
it." And then,
But when you also signed up for this fake scenario, whatever it is.
right,
Yeah.
exactly. But then he got mad about it, and all she did was like knock it off because I think she probably realized what a fucking idiot he was.
People started to slowly realize how crazy he
Yeah.
is, and he's canceled, and I don't think he'll be doing any shows in LA or mics or whatever. Not that he did shows anyway to begin with, but he was at every fucking mic. He was at he'd do like 7 mics a day.
This is his whole
if he
life.
could.
That's all he. His whole
That's all his
life.
life. He's got to move or get arrested. And
I was talking to someone about this, and I don't know what comeback there is from it, but I feel like the starting point is to turn yourself in.
yeah, he should. He should
That
turn
would be
himself
the
in.
first
That would be a
starting
great
point.
move.
That would be the first redemption movement.
Right.
But that's tough. Like
Well,
the women's scene is very close.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we have like a women's chat, like a group chat
yeah,
of all the
course.
women
That's
comics.
great. Yeah.
And
You guys
everybody,
talk about all the creeps.
yeah, like a lot of it is.
Are we in that?
Well, we can't talk. It's it's like Fight Club. You can't talk about it.
Oh,
Can't talk about everything.
They're like, Rob DeRocha's
Man.
got a huge cock, right? Yeah.
God damn it.
I heard there's a rumor. I don't know.
You're right, because there is also a joke version of our group
Yeah.
chat, so they have that in there.
Oh my god. That's
But
oh.
it's just like sucks because it makes women in general feel unsafe, and not just with him in particular.
Yeah.
With everybody, you're like anybody could
Right,
flip their switch,
right.
and it's like an unfortunate situation where women are now having to be like, okay, I will adjust my life to not put myself in that situation rather than men just stop being that way.
Right.
Like we always have to adapt. And that's like the chat is like, what can we do to be better? We didn't do anything.
No, you didn't do shit. Yeah. He's the
Men
problem.
need to be
Yeah.
better, but that never is what is
Men
addressed.
always need to be better. Men have to ask themselves 20 times a day, like, how can I?
That
How
could
can I
be
do
for
better?
women
Well,
too.
that-
You know,
yeah,
it could be for
sure,
everyone. Everyone as a
sure.
human should always just be better.
Yeah, and
Yes.
that's not to say that 80% of the male comics aren't great. They are great. I've been lucky enough that I've met good ones and associated with good ones.
Like us.
Well, there are
No,
names.
never mind. I mean, I'm fishing.
No, but they're lucky enough that there are a good majority of great
Right.
male comics who are nice, who are kind, you feel safe being friends with.
Yeah.
But there's also a good 20% that you're like,
Absolutely,
you scare me.
You got to be careful out there. I reached out to Ian to see if he would comment on or give a comment to the Basshole podcast.
Or he's calling.
No, he's not calling. I said,
Hi, dog.
I said you could call, but
I just want to say that I'm not the problem.
I think he's got a lawyer or whatever. I hope he does.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like he has one on retainer because this is not the first law issue he's had in the last year.
Oh, really?
Well, the whole like Deaf Noodles like drama that happened.
okay.
Yeah, that was another thing. I
Yeah.
saw. That's another time I saw him when you were there, and I'm like,
Yeah.
hey man, you need to stop talking about
Yeah.
this. Like, why? You're
Yeah.
going around everywhere talking about this. This is my problem. So no, it sounds like the problem is you. Like,
Well, according
stop.
to that DM or text message, it sounds like he said he's taking a break from the LA mics and will be back. That's what he's saying,
Because I
which is
think-
crazy. No,
Well, I think
He's gonna be like George Costanza when
I'm
he
back!
quit when he quit his
quits and
job
comes
and came
back.
back.
yeah.
That's what
Like
he's
he
gonna be
pretends like
like.
nothing happened.
He's gonna change his name to Ion Russo.
No, he's just gonna go. He's
Rizzo.
gonna go by the rooster. That's all.
well, but I think that's like his expectation is because I feel like he's done bad things in the past and people have been like, we don't like that. Okay, come back. And he's probably assuming this is going to be the same case.
Oh, I think this is it.
It's
man.
totally different,
Yeah,
and I think
he's
it
done.
should deserve. Yeah, it deserves the punishment for the crime, kind of thing. But
He is,
like,
he is done before he even.
I mean, there's a
started.
lot of like comics, scary looking comics too, that are big that are talking shit about him, and
Right.
I just don't see him coming back anywhere. Let's
but
be
there are
real.
also some male bookers who have told women like, I will still book him for the sake of him not going crazy, and because he doesn't have any place to do anything. Like, I will be the one who books him so that women. I don't know, like this whole thing. I'm like, that's also not an answer.
That's not an
mean,
answer.
it's
He's
not an
assaulted
answer.
my ears for years. Like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fact that
no.
like his comedy is so fucking bad, and even when he was on the show and he was like describing his comedy, it was like, what are you talking? Like, I have a bike, and like it's just like, shut the
I
fuck
know.
up.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's
Like, there's no joke.
Sorry again.
Sorry again. Sorry
again.
There's
again.
a totally for authenticity, but you can't be authentic by being a dick. Like that doesn't make you authentic. That just makes you a dick. Like
He is officially the asshole of the week. There we go.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a big award.
Yeah.
What a graphic.
I mean,
Wow, I didn't even know you had that
I
graphic.
know. You're
I-
Where did that
surprised
come
us.
out?
I only break it out for special occasions.
Wow.
And this is one of them.
Nice. Nice.
Ira. Oh man.
That
I like
that
that.
cost us $5,000.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Promoted by BlueChew.
We can never.
Some 16-year-olds 5 minutes.
Yeah, we can never do that again. That was a
there's-
one-time deal.
There's an Ira Rousso on the line. He wants to defend Ian.
All right, Ira. Well,
Could you imagine if he called up?
no, he's not calling. Well, I hope Teresa Lowe is okay,
Yeah.
and our best wishes are with her, of course. All right, I don't want to spend any more time talking about this asshole. Fuck him. He's got
No,
enough.
no.
He's got enough podcast time on my show. Fuck it. Sorry, I'm upset.
Are you upset?
Doug's getting upset.
I'm very angry right now.
All right. Moving on. What else is going on? Let me see. There's a lot of deaths like that happened today and yesterday, I guess.
Yeah.
They always say deaths come in threes, but it looks like it just happened in fours, which is crazy.
What is the length that needs to, like, for in order to be a death of threes, how many days between can pass? Is it like
I
if
think it's a week. I think it's a
Okay.
week, like or 5 days maybe or something like
Yeah.
that. But this all happened like today and yesterday. It was like so the deaths that happened. Actor John Ashton has died. Who was
John
from,
Ashton?
He was
Who's
from
that?
the Beverly Hills Cop movies. He was just in the new one. He played what is the character's name?
I had to Google him. I didn't know who he was.
John Ashton.
The old guy?
The old guy.
He died?
Taggart.
Taggart died?
Taggart died.
For
yeah.
fucking Midnight Run?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. No.
He was just in the new Beverly Hills Cop. Yeah.
No.
I know. He was a great actor. He died at at 76. He died.
Son of a bitch. He's getting too old for this shit.
That was yesterday. And then
76, wow.
Matumbo died.
Oh, not in my house. No, that's my Matumbo. The greatest taunt of all time.
How do you say his
A
first name?
wagging finger.
Dikembe
Dikembe
Matumbo.
Yeah.
He was. Never mind.
He had brain cancer.
Yeah.
58.
Yeah, he was
Young,
the greatest
yeah.
when he did like the taunt. I used to love it when you swatted someone playing. Did you
Yeah,
play
yeah.
basketball?
No, I didn't.
No, yeah, I didn't think you did with your ankles.
No,
But-
yeah, no, I know you didn't. I
No,
just
I
wanted
did.
you to
Did you
say
play
it.
basketball?
My
Yeah,
ankles
I
were
did,
fine.
actually.
My
I was a
ankles were
point guard.
fine when I was
Yeah,
young.
but he used to like swat somebody and go, "Not in my house." You know, like, he had that deep voice. But he was the greatest. He won like MVP of the league one year. He was
was the-
Defensive Player of the Year. I don't know how
Larger
many years.
than life, dies of brain
He had like a
cancer.
real
Yeah.
deep voice. Ugh.
He was like the first NBA. No, wait. Yeah, global ambassador, right?
Yeah, you're a big NBA fan,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
I had to Google that fact earlier, but I wanted to be a part of it, part of the conversation.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the NBA, really.
Not in my house.
You should. It's fun.
I should? My dad's a big basketball fan, huge basketball fan.
What happened to you?
I never.
When
liked
he was
basketball.
watching basketball, you were just like, Dad, I want to play with Barbies.
He was acting.
I was
He
watching.
like-
I was watching Hoosiers, and I was like, "How can we make this movie?" I was like, this is
No,
awesome.
you were.
I was like, look at that
Future
camera,
podcast.
look at that camera shot. Gene Hackman.
Father.
Look at that acting skills.
Father.
I was like, look at that. I was more interested in that. I was
You
like,
know-
yeah.
Interesting.
I wanted
here's
to
an
make
interesting fact.
movies.
Gene Hackman thought that movie was going to be a flop.
I know.
You know that?
I know, Yeah, it was
Well,
great.
him
great
and
movie.
Dennis Hopper.
All right, so Matumbo has passed away, and then Chris Christopherson, the
Oh,
country
that
music
one hurt me.
legend.
No!
Oh my
I
god!
had to look up all
You
of
didn't
these
know
people.
who he was?
She
Come
didn't know who
on.
he
I
was.
had no idea
She's
who these
too
people.
young. She doesn't
Chris
remember him.
Christopherson. He wrote Bobby McGee
88.
for
Remember?
Janis Joplin.
Remember?
I know Janis
Bobby
Joplin.
McGee.
Remember he was in Big Top
Da, da,
Pee Wee.
da, 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 da. What?
He was in Big Top Pee Wee. Remember that as an actor?
Oh,
was
was
in,
he?
He was in a couple movies too.
Yeah,
Chris
a
Christopherson.
couple of movies. He was in a lot of. He was in with Wesley Snipes. Blade. Is it
Oh,
Blade?
yeah, was he in that?
Oh yeah, he was the guy that was like his father, the guy that like trained him and stuff like that. Yeah, he was
I got-
great.
Great
Yeah.
name.
Oh
Great
yeah,
name.
he was a and he was also in one of the originals of Born to Be a Star.
Yeah.
Or was it? Or
A
was it?
Star is Born.
A Star is
Star
Born.
is
Oh
Born.
yeah, Star is
Yeah.
Born.
With Barbara Streisand,
yeah,
who
Barbara
was
Streisand.
originally was supposed to be Elvis Presley, but then he turned down the role.
The original.
The original guy was supposed to be Elvis Presley.
Which I didn't know the Star is Born was a remake. I thought that
You
was.
didn't?
I thought
What?
this was an original.
Oh, come on.
no, that's right.
Nothing's original anymore. You got to know that. Come on.
I think that's what they bank on is that people be like, "This is the best movie I've ever seen."
Well,
for
the
young
Star
kids.
is Born.
yeah.
The first one was
Young.
Spencer Tracy, and then the next one was with Krista Christopherson and Barbara Streisand.
Spencer Tracy is
And
a
then-
So
legend.
this is the third remake.
And then Bradley Cooper was the third. Could be the fourth, but I think it's the third for sure.
And they're rebooting it again, I hear.
I hope not.
Yeah.
They're gonna
Stop
make
it!
it.
No,
They're gonna
no.
make it animated
I'm
this
sure
time.
they will.
No!
I'm
A
sure,
live
I'm
action
sure in 10
animation.
years they will reboot it. And then the fourth death, which
Tell
just
me
happened,
something, boy.
Oh, yeah.
is legendary Pete Rose. Pete Rose is dead.
Oh man.
Pete Rose.
Had to
dead.
Google him too.
What?
Oh my God.
What are the odds he's gonna get in heaven?
What are the odds he's gonna get into the Hall of Fame now? What do you think?
Raw. I think
He was kicked
he's immediate.
out for gambling
I
and
saw
stuff.
it in 1989.
Yeah.
He got banned.
Yeah.
He got
Same
banned.
year I was born,
Charlie
he got
Hustle.
banned.
They call him Charlie
I met
Hustle.
him once in Vegas. He was signing autographs and some.
Was he trying to scam you into betting on something?
No, it was some baseball card shop in like Mandalay Bay or something.
Oh.
A sports memorabilia store, and he was just sitting there. There was no one in there. There was like maybe 5 people in there, and he was just signing autographs. And I met him real quick. Yeah, dead at 83.
Yeah, dead.
Yeah, dead.
My friend Mark and I, we have
No, Pete Rose.
my friend Mark and I have this thing like whenever anyone dies, like a celebrity or a name or whatever, like we each like we try to find out first who, like, you know, when it's announced on like the news or whatever, and we text each other. Like today, I was like, Pete Rose dead. We just text that, and it's like it's like not sincere at all. It's
Most
just like,
insensitive.
no, nothing insensitive about it. It's just like
They're,
I mean, Charlie Hustle. I think he should have been inducted in the Hall of Fame. I know he But he
bet on the Reds. No,
Yeah, he bet on his own team.
Yeah.
So it's like he was hustling even harder because he had money fucking riding on the game.
Which isn't that the same thing as a paycheck? Like I'm gonna work harder because I'm getting paid for this.
Yeah, exactly. And and that's why I don't think it's a big deal. He lost a lot of money. He probably if he was throwing games, then that's the problem. But I don't think so. I think that guy played balls out. I mean, he was in the All-Star game and he ruined a guy's career
because he decided
to be
in the Hall of Fame
to go at him
now that he's dead.
Like this guy was an amazing catcher, and this guy Charlie Rose in a game that didn't matter anything, American against National League, and he broke this guy's collarbone or whatever. And then after that, the guy never was the same, and he literally ruined this guy's career.
Ooh, I'd be pissed. That's an asshole
because you
move.
ran into him. He's a fucking asshole.
I think that they deserve to get him in the Hall of Fame.
He
now that
should be
passed
in the
away.
Hall of Fame.
I mean, for sure.
I think
it's
people with
ridiculous.
steroids should be in the Hall of Fame. I think all of them. This whole fucking thing of no drugs, no betting or whatever. Look at fucking Doc Ellis. He pitched on acid.
What's to stop someone now if they're in Vegas and they play for a team or something like that to go to the sports lounge and bet
Cameras.
on something?
Cameras.
Yeah?
If people,
Would
if they find
that?
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He's fucking.
They'd have to have
the
some-
referees,
they'd have to
there
have
was a whole
someone-
thing.
They'd have to have someone like you buy a ticket. Yeah.
Yeah,
the
they'd have to
referees
pay.
were caught on some bullshit too, man.
Yeah, the referees were caught.
I mean, they
for
helped my
gambling on
Lakers out
games.
during the Sacramento Kings. You know, that's supposedly happened.
Yeah.
That was the
It's probably
greatest.
the Lakers' fault.
Do you guys bet on the games at all? I mean, besides fantasy football. Or
I bet
whatever?
in my
No.
head.
Yeah.
I'm like, I bet we're gonna win. That's what I do.
That's what you do.
That's my
How
bet.
much? You're like hundreds of thousands
I
of
bet
dollars.
myself a beer.
Oh,
We're gonna
man.
win.
Come on, put some money down on the line. Let's
No,
go,
I'm too
Jess.
scared. I don't want to jinx it.
You don't want to jinx it.
Yeah, I'm like, I've never bet before. I don't want to jinx it.
I don't like to bet.
I've bought some sports things in Vegas. Put some money down. Not a lot, but just
I
if
always
I'm there.
pick bad. If I'm not betting on it, I always fucking win.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm not putting money on it, and then I'm like, I knew this would have happened, and then I put money down on it, and then
Right.
I lose by
And you
half
lose
a point
it.
or something.
No, I get that. I mean, it's
drives me crazy.
Yeah.
But all these deaths were old. You know.
Yeah, that's what happens, Jessica.
I know. I understand the circle of life.
Well, it's better that they're old than young, right?
My point
You want them
being,
all to be young?
you want
They were
young
all
people
shot
dying?
in the
it's not
face.
man.
shocking. It's like,
Oh.
that's sad.
I was shocked that all 4 of these people died
I
right
was
in a row.
shocked about Matumbo because he was somewhat healthy still.
I didn't know
he
he
was
was-
in
I didn't know he was
commercials.
sick.
I didn't know he had
know.
brain
Yeah,
cancer.
I didn't know he was sick.
I wasn't too shocked about Pete Rose because I know that guy fucking partied hard still to this day. He was on a TV show on E with his wife who was a lot younger, and you could tell she was only with him to be on the TV show.
He didn't look
and
good
whatever.
when I saw him. He looked like
Oh, he didn't look good now. He looks
What was the TV show?
It's on E or TLC or something like that.
Some
One of
reality
following stealing something. I forgot what it was called, but it was him and his
stealing third base.
Yeah, him and his family. It was him and his
There's
family.
too many of those
And it was a
shows.
young, Asian, beautiful girl that was on there that he would never have gotten if it wasn't Pete Rose. You know,
Really?
yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, no.
Hey, maybe he's got charisma.
No, he definitely has no.
Maybe
riz.
he's just a nice guy. Rob.
Yeah.
Maybe he's
Fuck
maybe
no. Have
maybe-
you seen him? What
maybe
do you
he's a
do?
romantic.
Yeah, I saw him. I met him.
He's a romantic.
Yeah, you
guy.
met him on his low point.
He was nice.
You met him at
I
his
didn't-
low
I didn't
point.
buy an autograph. I should have bought one. Now he's dead. It would've been
Yeah,
worth
exactly.
it.
You would have made fucking hundreds of
Dang.
dollars.
God damn it.
Wow.
I would have bet on the Reds. No,
Full circle.
that's not a good bet at all.
Yeah, MLB will shun him out. Yet the owner of the Reds was a known racist.
I know.
It's
I think
but she's
they're
in the Hall of Fame.
I think they're gonna let him in. I think so.
It's been 35 years.
Yeah, fucking get over it. You know, so many people have done
Well,
so
he's
much more
dead now,
shit.
so it doesn't matter. So he's probably happy. He's probably faking his death. This is what he's
Okay.
doing.
Oh.
Maybe he's faking his death. Conspiracy
There's
right
a,
now.
There's a
Whoa. Wait
the
for
Pete
what?
Rose
Why?
story.
so that he can get inducted in the Hall of Fame, and then
then
once
he
he gets
then he shows
inducted,
up.
then he shows up like, "What up, bitches?" And
He
then
shows up
his
with a
cards-
baseball bat and just wrecks the place.
Then he starts signing cards.
He's like, I bet this would happen. I put a bet on this.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
If
another.
I died, you guys would put me in the Hall of Fame. I just won $5,000.
I bet 30 years ago I'd
5,000,
fake,
that's
I'd
it.
fake
I don't
my
know.
death.
I'm not rich. That's as big as I
Jessica's
go.
like 5,000.
$5
You just
grand.
won $5.
That's as high as I go. I don't know what money is.
I told you that graphic I played before cost $5 grand.
I'm like, whatever.
Oh my god! All right,
Pennies,
what else is
pennies.
going on? Saturday Night Live started its 50th anniversary season over the weekend.
Yeah.
Did anyone watch it?
I did
I
watch
did.
it. I watched the opening.
I watched
yeah.
the opening and the monologue.
Dana Carvey fucking knocked
Dana
it out
was
of the park.
great.
yeah.
He should have been playing
Folks,
Biden the
let me
whole
tell you, let me
time,
tell you,
man.
Yeah.
He nailed it.
First of all, let me talk, that whole thing of him he was so
He was so
fucking good.
Who
man.
played him before?
Danny Day or Danny.
No, it wasn't Danny Day.
Oh yeah, it was
Oh.
the guy.
Oh,
Mikey Day. Mikey Day.
Oh yeah, Mikey played him.
Yeah, Mikey Day
Yeah.
played him. Yeah.
Yeah, Dana nailed that.
Yeah. And Jim Gaffigan as
he
Tim
was
Walsh.
good.
That was
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
What do we think about Andy Samberg as Doug Emhoff?
I like that. I thought that was cute.
He was all right. Yeah, I liked him. He was good. Like, he was. Yeah, he was funny. You know.
I wonder if there'll be enough.
I like they were teaching him Dougie. Your song.
Yeah.
But Kamala nailed the impression. I thought. I mean, not Kamala.
Maya?
Maya. That's how good she was.
That's how
You
good
thought
she
it was
was.
the
You
real
thought it was
one.
I thought it was her. but
She looked great.
No, she got the voice down, the mannerisms, everything. You know, like it was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Trump got mad about the assassinations. Like
That was funny when they moved
jokes.
the bulletproof glass.
Oh yeah,
away.
for Vance.
That's good. Yeah.
I saw the tweet that this like Bowen Yang that they
Yeah.
were like he's single-handedly carrying this season so far.
He was
like
good
he was
as Vance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
he was in a lot of great sketches. The Charlie XCX one, and then
I didn't watch the whole thing, but I need. But you know what I did see? I saw the Saturday Night Live movie. Saturday night.
you saw that?
I saw it over the weekend. Yeah.
Oh, what's it on? I want to watch it.
It's in the theater. It's in a
in the
movie
theater.
theater.
Oh,
Have you heard of
You
that?
gotta go. You gotta go to a
You're
theater
like-
and sit
they
down
exist.
and pay $20 to see it. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
where do you buy tickets?
There's
You
a box office at the Grove. You gotta
Do
go
they
there. You
take money
You can
or-
go. You can go
They
online.
take checks.
Do they
checks.
take- do I need
you
a
know what
cashier's
checks are?
check?
Yeah,
Yeah.
cashier's check.
You can reserve it online.
Put it in cash.
But that movie, I saw that movie. It was good.
that good?
It was good. I liked it. I mean, it's a dramedy. You know, it's like it's a dramatic version of it, but there's a lot of laughter in it.
Did Lorne Michaels produce it?
No, Jason Reitman directed it, and the casting is amazing. I thought whoever the guy is that plays Chevy Chase was like spot on, and John Belushi. You thought you were like watching the younger versions of themselves. Like it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
And it's the 90 minutes leading up to the air time of the first episode, so it's kind of like in real time almost. The movie's
that's super
the movie's
cool.
like 90 minutes, and it starts at like 10 o'clock or whatever, and it
love
goes
that.
till 11:30. Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I would go to the movie
Movie
theater to see
the
that.
cinema.
The
Yes.
The cinema.
Yes, we call
The
us
cinema.
old folks call it the cinema. The moving pictures in color.
Do you go to the cinema at all?
I've been to the cinema.
You've been. When was the last time you went? You don't go recently. You don't go. No.
No, I went to go see what was that Mad Furiosa?
Oh, you saw
whatever?
Mad Max.
Furiosa.
Yeah, I saw that. It was. I didn't get it. I thought it was dumb.
Did
but
you see the one before that? Did you see
No,
that?
I didn't see. I didn't see
See
any
the
of
original
them.
Mel
You
Gibson?
didn't see the Mad Max, the original with Mel
No,
Gibson?
I lied. The last one I saw was Wolverine versus
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Deadpool,
so
yeah.
Also-
So you have been recently.
That
yeah.
one was at the iPic in Pasadena.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool.
That's far. You're going far to the movies. Pasadena.
People take me far to the movies. I don't go.
Oh, you went on a date.
I walk down
Yeah.
the street to the
Yeah,
movies. Yeah. I love going to the movie
Wait,
theater.
what theaters are closed?
The Grove. Down over
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Yeah. I love going to the theater. I prefer to watch things in the theater.
I was like,
What
is that a
theater
weird-
is here?
What?
We're
Like,
in
is that
Hollywood.
too-
There's a movie-
movie theater nearby?
There's a movie theater every mile.
Well, I don't know. I used to go to the Chinese theater because that was
Yeah.
right by me.
Is that the moving pictures?
That one was
I
kind of
love going to the theater to see stuff. Rob, you don't like going, really.
No, I used to love going to the theater, but
Yeah.
I think it's too expensive, and
Too
there's nothing really to watch.
I got
now,
the AMC
you know?
pass. I got the pass.
I know. I would never do that. The Wolverine,
I know
I
you're
love it. It's a
losing.
good deal.
Wolverine, Deadpool. I wanted to see, so I just specifically went out to see that because I have a son. I don't know if you guys know that.
Oh, yeah, we talked
So
about that
I
before.
don't have a lot of
He's been
time.
mentioned.
I don't have a lot of time on my hands, so whenever I get a chance to do something, I did go watch the Wolverine. But I need to watch them. Like right now, we're thinking about going to the movie on Thursday.
What are you going to see?
Well, exactly. What's out? Like
Saturday
what do we
night.
want?
Saturday
I don't know. Do I
night.
really want to watch that though? Is it good? Is it that good?
I liked it, but it's but
Is it
I-
$20 good? Is it like
Look,
$40?
Look, I have the pass, so I go see everything. I don't know. You're saying it's not worth it, but for me, it was worth it. It's $23. You go see a movie twice. You're good.
Nah.
All right.
Go to the drive-in. Do they have drive-ins?
What drive-in?
Okay, so
What is
then
this,
I'm
19
crazy.
Wait,
for
wait,
saying
What are you
drive-in.
going to be like?
I'm
Let's
the
go to
weird
the
one.
discoteca, everyone.
I'm the old one here.
No,
saying
I don't think
drive-in.
there are drive-ins. I mean,
There
they have,
no.
well, they have those summer like in the
Yeah, they don't really have
cemetery
drive-ins
in the
anymore.
park.
No.
Drive-ins came back during COVID. That's
But they
about
play.
it.
They
Don't they
play
have one
old
in like
movies.
Santa Fe Springs or something?
It's far.
That's not that far.
You got to pack a lunch.
There
man.
is
Like,
one.
yeah.
I did go to one maybe 8 or 9 years ago. But yeah, it's far. It's like and you do get a double feature or whatever. But I don't know. I don't even know if they're still open. I don't know.
That would be sad.
Yeah, but they
makes
have the
me want to
outdoor
cry.
they have the outdoor movies, but they don't play the new movies. They just
No.
play like old stuff that's out already.
Yeah.
So that's not fun. I mean, it can be, but I don't know.
Unless you take a BlueChew.
Hey.
Yeah, you should take yourself into the drive-in,
That's a good
Doug.
idea. Yeah, we are at the halfway mark, so we could talk about BlueChew.
Yeah, we should talk about BlueChew.
We should. I mean, we already joked that I take it by myself, which is the way I prefer to take it.
I'm already on BlueChew. Look at this.
I don't suggest that you take it alone, but I like to take it alone.
Or
Because,
during podcasting.
No, don't take it during. Well, Rob took it during podcasting, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And then remember, you kept on feeling to see if it was hard yet.
I did not do that. I don't want to get canceled.
Oh, you were. I wouldn't cancel you,
I'm
bud.
not gonna touch you. Are you kidding me? Come
Oh,
on.
you touch me all the time.
Oh,
Don't act
will
like you
stop
don't,
it?
Diddy.
You're gonna make me blush. Will you stop it?
Yeah, Diddy, Dougie.
Oh no!
Oh,
no!
Are you
don't.
drunk?
Wait a minute! You dropped your beer?
Wasted, no. So drunk.
Oh man! All right.
Let me
You know
work back
what?
in.
Let's do this promotion.
All right, you guys. BlueChew is an online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra, but at a fraction of the cost and in a chewable form. The process is simple. You're going to sign up at BlueChew.com, and you're going to consult with one of their licensed medical providers. And once you're approved, you'll receive the prescription within days. That's right. BlueChew is made in the USA, and it's prepared and shipped directly to your door. Best part? It's all done online. You don't have to go to the pharmacy, no doctor's office visits, none of that awkward stuff. You got to wait in line, all that crap. You can take it anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead, be ready when the opportunity arises. That's right, arises. Get it? Does it work? Don't you think you need it? You can try for a month for free, and you're going to love it. Your partner's going to love it. We have a special deal for our listeners. You can try BlueChew absolutely free, and you're going to pay $5 shipping. That's it. And you're going to use BlueChew.com. You're going to use our promo code BASSHOLE to receive your first month free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank BlueChew for sponsoring the podcast.
Why is it blue? Why is everything dirty blue?
Well, blue balls. You don't want to get blue balls, so you take BlueChew, and then hopefully you get laid because your dick is hard. I don't know. That's what I'm guessing.
Interesting.
Is that what you think it is?
Yeah, I mean, that was the first thing that came to my mind. Yes.
That's so that's correct. Okay. Case closed.
What do you think?
Judge Bass has spoken.
Why?
Judge Bass.
Why's it got to be blue?
Yeah. Why blue? Why aren't they like that's red? I would think red. Like
I think you know why? Because red is like I'm taking this, and that's like stop sign. Like hey, we're not
also
having
seems
sex.
angry too. Red's like kind of relates to
Red
anger.
comedy.
Yeah.
Maybe it
I
should
know.
be green. Like
But
green.
blue-
Go light. You got the green light. Go ahead. Go
But
ahead.
blue is like peace, serenity.
Yeah, hard.
Or blue is like I'm going to
It's not
sleep.
peace or serenity.
Blue is like I'm going to sleep. Maybe like night,
Yeah, it's like
nighty,
calm,
night,
yeah.
night time, right?
No, blue just sounds like fucking yeah. Let's do this.
But
dude.
does it, or
Does
is
it?
it because that's what you think of?
But well, I think of blue balls. That's the first thing. I
Blue
think
balls.
Of.
That's what I think.
Have you ever had blue balls?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Same. Totally. Totally.
Well,
Really?
some girl just teases you.
Yeah.
Just, and then
And
she-
when not teases you, you're not gonna get laid, and
she
you
leaves,
Just, you got
yeah.
a hard on, and then,
yeah, it's like what the
But
fuck did
that's
you come
on
on?
And
with?
then you
you.
can't
It's-
walk, and
Most
it's
of
like,
the time, that's on you.
Why is
you
it-
did
wait.
it to yourself.
Why? What
you
do you
got
mean?
yourself.
Okay,
Whoa,
whoa, whoa,
You
wait.
got yourself all excited for no reason.
Because I took
Wait,
the
wait,
I
wait.
took the BlueChew and now I'm excited.
No,
yeah.
no. Didn't get excited. For no reason. If a girl puts her hand on your crotch, that's like no reason. Or like if you're making out with a girl, it's not like if she does things to make you more excited and then
Yeah.
you go nowhere with it
She's
and you
like
can't release,
jerking you
it
off.
hurts.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
she's
I
like that's it for tonight.
Yeah,
or
that's
something.
it.
It's like
oh,
what?
I'm a good girl.
I'm
I don't
sorry.
do
I'm
that.
sorry. What are we in fucking 7th grade? Like I don't know. Like what's going on?
Yeah, that-
Right? What do you think?
I think that's a y'all thing.
Wow.
What?
That's you got yourself a little too excited.
What are you talking about, Jessica?
What is that? Do people-
What do you mean? Are you drunk?
But I also hear people be like, "Oh, she gave me blue balls because like you, I don't know, took her out and then she didn't go home with you." And
No,
you're like,
no. That's on you.
But like if
That's not like she gave you
Well,
blue balls. Blue
no.
balls is like more like you're with her and you're alone and you can probably have sex and then
is
it
this
doesn't happen.
is this a first date we're talking about?
Yeah, first date, second date, third date, whatever it is. I don't know
How many dates does it take to get laid? That's what it comes down to. It depends on the person, obviously.
Good
but,
question.
yeah,
Good
you know.
question.
I don't know. I mean, everyone's different, obviously, right? So
Yeah.
you know,
half a date. Half a date.
I'm like first date.
Half a date?
Half a date? Oh wow. All right.
Well, I'm just
just
saying
kidding.
it's not the guy's fault to be aroused by the girl or be turned on by her if he's like, likes her. Then, like, I don't know. That's not really the guy doing. The guy's never like, oh, I'm going to totally get hard for no reason.
I also like the idea of a guy being like, "Look how endearing I am, how much I like you. Isn't that nice?"
Well,
Yeah.
Well, you could whip it out and be like, what are we going to do about this?
Yeah. I took this
What
Blue
are-
Chew, and now I don't know what I'm supposed
I don't
to do.
know. What are we gonna do about? I took a
How
Blue
do
Chew
we
for you.
How do we solve
Blue
this
Chew
problem?
How do
for
we
you.
handle the situation
How
we're
do
both
we
in?
solve
They should
this?
make Valentine's cards like that. I took a Blue Chew for you.
Blue Chew for you.
A little blue heart.
Yeah, yeah.
Happy
why not?
Valentine's Day.
Why not? Yeah.
Oh man, that would be the worst to take one and just not go anywhere with it.
Oh man. I mean, that's what I did. I took it and tried it, and I sat home alone.
You watch porn by yourself.
I didn't even watch porn.
Yeah,
I
you
just
did.
sat
You just
there.
watched the TV, just like staring at
No,
it.
he stared at the mirror and watching porn at
I just
himself.
watched my erection
And
go-
used his
just
left
stay
hand.
there and not do anything. Yeah, this is the life I live, you guys. This is sad. Yeah.
That's,
Yeah, I know, right? It's sad. It's a sad life.
Come on, you
right?
got girls throwing yourself at
Oh
you. Come
yeah,
on,
I gotta
man.
wear a helmet. They're
The
throwing
guy,
themselves at me.
the guy running the Basshole Studios. Come on,
that's what
dude.
that knock was earlier. Is people trying to get in.
That's an aphrodisiac right
That
there.
was someone trying to escape.
They're like, what? You have a podcast? And they're
Yeah.
just like, get all wet. Yeah, dude, that happens all the time.
Yeah,
come
the
to
whole
my
time,
come
that's
to
what it
my
takes.
studio.
Yeah,
apartment. No.
Whenever I tell people I'm on the Basshole show, I'm taken. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Even
wow.
guys and girls. I'm
Really?
like, I'm taken.
Wow.
I'm like, yeah, like stay away from
Why
me,
don't you
please.
forward these people to me?
I thought they would come to you
No,
already.
no, they're scared to come to me.
Yeah, you're intimidating.
Wow,
that's
Rob.
why.
Rob's not a good
Really?
wingman. Rob's not a good
No,
wingman.
he's not. He's
Oh, I'm the best wingman.
You are?
I am.
Why don't we go out more? Oh,
Because I got a kid.
I don't
Bring the
I
kid.
know that.
The
I
kid
know
will be
I
that.
have a son.
I'll be like, this is not my kid.
I
We
love
can- we
saying
can
it
go out.
dramatic. Like, I have a son.
Give me back my son.
Yeah, exactly. Mel Gibson and Ransom.
Someone just told me.
Do you know who Mel Gibson is?
I know who Mel Gibson is.
Have you seen Ransom?
I've never seen Ransom.
So wait a minute. Someone told me the other day. Oh, it was Sid Williams from the Improv. He's like, I watched the movie Ransom for the first time, and I'm like, oh man, I'm old now because I saw that in the theater. I remember I was like, give me back my son. That was like the big thing from that movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
People were seeing this movie for the first time now. You haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it.
You got to watch it.
No, it's not really that good.
Was it? I
I didn't really like that.
I haven't
movie.
seen it since the '90s. So I don't remember.
It's a Ron Howard movie, right?
It is around.
Yeah, Ron
What was
Howard.
Ron Howard's first movie that he directed?
I don't know.
Man, it wasn't. It was after American Graffiti. I think it was like some gunman thing or something like that. I
can Google
I just listened to him recently in an interview, but it was with Conan O'Brien. It was like some gun thing, and like it was made for TV, and they didn't want to give him a shot, and they finally like gave him a shot. And I don't know, like, did you Google it?
No.
Oh, I thought you were Googling. I thought you were Googling it.
No.
Ron Howard's first film.
I thought you were trying to.
No, I was.
Ron Howard
First film.
first
First
film.
Directed. His first film was the movie American Graffiti.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yes, Grand Theft Auto. That was his first film.
Oh, interesting.
I never
Yeah.
saw it. I never saw it.
They didn't the studio didn't want to produce it. No one wanted to touch it because and then they all just looked at him as Opie and
Yeah.
What does Opie mean?
Oh my!
Wow.
I'm not weird.
Well, young lady.
Happy Days.
A long time ago, Happy Days.
Andy Griffith.
Yes, Happy Days. This
What?
fucking guy. A long time
Well,
ago.
Rob, you're older than me.
The man Ronald Howard, was on a show called Mayberry. Did you ever hear the?
Andy Griffith.
Come on, you can do it better.
Oh yeah.
There you go, like
I
a
know that.
little cultural knowledge right there. Yeah, he was on that show and he was a little boy. And that show was like an Emmy-winning. Don Knotts was on it. Like Don Knotts is like the guy that's won
Andy
most. Emmy. Do you know who
Griffith.
Don Knotts is?
Oh my God.
Three's Company.
This is
All right,
truly
forget
a
it.
different
All right,
world
I'm just
you live
throwing
in.
out
This is a whole other episode. We gotta do our movie review.
I
stuff.
know. I'm like, I feel like I'm in a Twilight Zone right now.
Do you
Like,
know
I
the Do you know the Twilight Zone? That's
Yeah,
what
I
show.
actually remember. I remember just being on late at night and like being scared by the little like.
It's so weird to me now in society how, like, when we were younger, Doug, you still remember like I Love Lucy or whatever. Like we weren't born at that time. Like I knew who the Three Stooges were.
But Nick at Night was on like when I was going to bed. Whenever how old I was, like that was on at night, and like we would watch that at like 8 or 9 o'clock, and we would watch I Love Lucy. Then like the later you stayed up, it was like the Three's Company and like all that shit. Like Andy,
Right.
Griffith, all, you'd watch that Dragnet. You'd watch all the stuff.
Yeah, but those shows, like some of the shows I'm talking about, were before my time.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I still
All those
like know them. I mean, I love film, and I went to film school, so I know about Charlie Chaplin. And,
Right.
But like whenever I mention something like to some a younger person, they're just like, "Who?
I know.
What?"
But I do know like I Love Lucy, like Three Stooges. I know all of that stuff. Like
You knew, but you didn't know you didn't know that Opie was Ron Howard. Ron Howard was also on Happy
was that
Days.
his character name? I'm still confused.
Yeah, his name was his name. He was a
Oh,
child.
I thought Opie was an expression for being like Looney Tunes.
No, Opie is now an expression for being like a redheaded ginger.
Yes.
They've like if there's a movie, they're like,
and
hey,
that's what he
Opie.
was. Yeah, that's what he was. He was Opie on the show. He was a son, and then from there he went to Happy Days.
Yeah.
And then he played. I forget. Yeah, what was his name on that Happy Days? I forgot what his name. Richie Cunningham. Yeah, and then he was there on that show forever, and then he wanted to direct, and then like they let him direct some episodes, and then he became a director, and then he directed Grand Theft Auto.
One of the top directors.
Now he's one of the top directors of all time, and but he was, I don't know. He's a legend, basically.
Yeah,
and,
no, I know he's I know of him. I
know about Desi Arnaz. I knew about all these other people.
Yeah.
You know that when I was younger, like they weren't around, and I didn't
pretty
watch
much
that
Rob's
stuff.
saying that you should take a TV history class.
No, I'm not saying that. It's just like either you missed it or
TV
you.
101.
Either you missed it or you. How old are you again? Like you turned
35.
what? 35. Okay, so
Oh.
you're 35. So
Yeah.
but it's just weird how like some people just don't know those little
They don't know.
tidbits of history. You know.
It's
like-
also too like
Do you know the sketches from the caveman era when they used to draw
No.
things on stone?
Yes, exactly.
You don't know that bit
Oh,
with the
yeah,
guy
I do
with
know
the
that bit.
When he's
The
like,
fire?
He's
Yeah.
like, oh, fire.
Yeah, fire. Yeah,
Go
yeah,
get
yeah.
me food. Oh.
Yeah.
And then she brings back like a stone.
Yeah, like
and
History of the World, and he
Yeah,
starts
yeah.
tap dancing in a
No,
dinosaur.
I love
pose.
History of the
before
World.
that. Before movies.
Do you know History of the World?
I love that movie.
Oh, I love that movie
That's
too.
a great
Yeah,
movie.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody about that the other day. I love that. I never saw the remake they did of it.
Isn't it? No, they didn't do a remake.
Yeah, they did.
No, they did. They
That's
did
like-
a sequel to it.
Oh, a sequel, yeah.
Which sucked.
That's
Yeah.
like
So bad.
That's like playwrights being like, you don't know this Shakespearean play, this sonnet or whatever. You
Right.
Know? You know, like you should know this. You should know who this is.
Like Young
whatever.
Frankenstein. Do you know that movie?
No.
Oh, you gotta watch that.
You should.
too.
Yeah, you got to watch that.
We gotta start doing the movie review thing.
Yeah.
Again, I still have an episode.
Or like if
that
it
I
got
released.
canceled. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
if something
yeah.
will get canceled if it's
Yeah, yeah.
allowed now.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh
Like-
yeah.
Like Young Frankenstein's like one of the greatest films of all time. But all I'm saying is it's weird how, like, if you know a reference from the reference I just said, it's like, oh, you're old. It's like,
Yeah, you
no,
sound
but
old. You
it's
sound
like
old
how,
yourself.
but
You're
how do you
aging
not
yourself.
know?
You're
How do you
aging
not
yourself.
know that? Like people. Like there was a baseball player, like maybe like 5-7 years ago that didn't even know anything about Seinfeld,
Oh, well,
and like
yeah.
he knew no
Wait,
references.
is he born here?
Yeah, he was born here.
Oh.
But it's like he just didn't get
Yeah,
Seinfeld.
but that's gonna happen though. These
'cause he's
kids
a
that are like
YouTube
that are
era,
8
yeah.
or 10 or you know.
Well, there's so many options
or
now
you gotta
that
teach
can
them.
watch.
You gotta teach them.
Right.
You're gonna have to teach your son about Seinfeld.
But
or
it's
whatever,
like
you know?
what's that movie? When Nature Calls.
Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura, When
Oh,
Nature
yeah.
Calls. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was showing that movie to a class in Inglewood.
Why are you showing that
Is
movie
that
to
an
a class?
appropriate
I
movie for a class?
know they weren't kindergarten kids. They're in high school.
Still, isn't Ace Ventura
it's
cancelable
fine.
now?
No, it's fine. The shit that they watch, anyways. It was approved, actually.
Wait. The second one was approved, but the first one probably wouldn't be approved, right?
The second one, no, yeah, the first one probably wouldn't be approved.
so they're
no.
probably confused. They're like, wait, what happened?
No,
Who
but
is this Ace
listen,
guy?
I played it for them, and they were watching, and they didn't want to watch it. And they hate it. They wanted just to hate it because I picked it because it was like a movie friendly that like kids could watch.
Right.
And then the scene with the rhino.
That
when
was approved. The rhino
Yes,
shitting him
yes.
out.
Yes.
How is that
And then
approved?
that scene was happening, and the kids were busting up, and then one of the kids is like, "Oh, that's where it's from." Like he didn't know. Like he had seen the scene.
Yeah.
He thought it was hilarious. He
They-
didn't know. He
yeah.
didn't really know who Jim Carrey was, but he just saw a clip
That's
of
wild.
it on.
You know what is interesting is like you're on TikTok or
Yeah.
whatever. Like there are clips of movies that are on there, and they pop up, and you're like I know what it is because I've seen the movie, but then I start watching it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about this, or like. You know, you don't watch the whole movie, but you watch the scene. You're like, oh yeah, I remember that scene. You know?
Yeah.
But these kids just see the scene, and they're like, they're
They're like, this
oh,
is a standalone thing.
this is some asshole creating this, out of a plastic rhino.
Yeah,
or something.
what a great creator. Look at this original.
How
thought.
original! He looks like Jim Carrey.
and I'm sitting there laughing, and then like finally, it was just it was a moment where they're like, "Oh, this movie is funny," but like they didn't want to like it because I'm the one who chose
the
it.
original one, the first one is controversial now, right?
Yeah, well,
Because
it's
of the ending, right? Not the ending.
Well,
which like
the
reveals
fact that the girl-
Finkel is
yeah,
Einhorn,
yeah.
Einhorn is Finkel. all that
yeah.
stuff.
Finkel
I mean,
is on.
It's still a funny movie. But,
And these aren't hemorrhoids. Yeah.
yeah.
And then you could see the
right, I know. Yeah,
and then the wicked game plays, and then
it's a good movie though. It's funny. I mean, it's a
What was
classic.
that
We
scene
grew up
from?
with that movie. I mean,
I know that movie. Like
I watched that movie growing up.
Yeah, man, I saw that movie. My grandma like showed
I think
me
I watched
movie.
that like 20 times when I was a kid. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that over and over again.
And I don't even think I got all the references.
I was like, yeah, exactly. Ventura, yes, Satan. Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were someone else. You know, like-
Right. Exactly. I gotta rewatch that. It's been a while.
That guy, the landlord, was the guy from Breaking Bad too. The old guy.
was it?
Yeah, the old guy.
Oh,
The guy that says Ventura.
Yeah. All right. Here's the last news story we'll play. There was a man who bought Taylor Swift's autographed guitar at an auction, and then he destroyed it. Here it is. Trump
No.
spent $4,000 on this.
No, he wasn't joking. Because we don't need the wall hanger.
Oh, hey, honey.
He's just drinking.
Just a little promo, real quick.
Oh, there's people crying in the background. Oh my God.
Who's the joke on?
$4,000.
Who's the joke on?
Now take that, hang up that busted thing.
Hang up that busted thing, they said.
Is this like a?
I
Or is
don't-
it? Is it a
Joking.
MAGA?
Because we don't need the wall hanger.
MAGA.
Yeah,
There's
I
an
don't know.
American
I mean,
flag there, which I hate the fact that it's associated with MAGA.
The guy,
But-
the guy spent $4,000
All
on the
white
autograph.
people.
That's like a
guitar.
white people's pinata right now.
Oh
like,
my God!
that-
There's you hear Swifties in the
Right.
back crying. Oh my God! How dare you?
That's so. I mean, like that. More stupid part of it is like you paid her $4,000 to do that.
You
Like she
paid
still has
someone.
your money.
You paid someone
You paid someone.
$4,000.
They still have your money. It doesn't
What
matter.
if it was a fake? I would love that.
Apparently, it was authentic. I don't know, but it's like
But you're a fucking idiot. Why would
It's
you?
like, what the fuck's the point?
You're trying to make a statement. That's what you're trying to do. 'cause
that
the
you
fact,
have money to throw away on
Also,
some
you're
stupid
an
ass shit.
old man. Like,
like, you're
she's
not
a
even her-
35-year-old woman. You're
Right.
like at least 70, 60
Right,
something.
exactly.
Like,
He's like, oh, Donald Trump will find this. He'll make me proud or whatever. You know. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, was that viral? Like, how did that go viral?
Well, TMZ, yeah, apparently. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's viral, but it's floating around. You know. I
that's so dumb.
That is, yeah,
It's stupid.
That's like to let her live rent free in your head
man.
like that to destroy a guitar is so insane.
That
like,
bothers me. I wanted that guitar.
I mean,
Fuck.
but think about it. He tweeted, "I hate Taylor Swift." Like he
Yeah,
literally, like
yeah.
a grown
Yeah.
78-year-old man, tweeted, "I hate Taylor Swift"
Yeah.
because she endorsed Kamala. So
and
it's
then,
like,
and then this guy buys the guitar and destroys it in front of an audience of, I'm assuming Trump supporters.
and they're not even going crazy. That's the thing. Is like,
and it's
yeah.
like, okay.
This bitch is drinking High Noon. She's
and
drunk.
he should have just bashed it. Like you should
I
have
know.
like,
Not
like
really
a heavy
bashed
That's
it.
what I was
Kid Rock
expecting. I was like,
style.
why don't you do footage like that? Like then it's
So
like
now he banged it up, and
with
now
a,
he's
with
gonna
a
hang
fucking
it
with a
up.
fucking hammer. It's like, come on.
He should have fucked it right then on the stage.
Should have fucked
That's
it.
so
Yeah.
stupid because he is probably going to hang it in his like house and be like, "Oh, this is Taylor Swift's guitar, and I hit it." And,
It's
like,
probably still worth something.
Yeah, it is
you
worth
know?
something.
'Cause it's
Well, now
like-
that it went viral with that fucking
right.
video,
'Cause
then
now there's one broken ass guitar smashed with Taylor Swift's autograph on it that she used, and no one else is gonna do that if they're
that's like
paying that
another
much
Taylor
money.
Swift song, a broken.
I
Ass
could
guitar.
never
Guitar.
do. I could never explain that to Jill. I'd be like, "So, what'd you spend $4,000 on?" Well, I bought a guitar and then I broke it.
Accidentally? No. I went out of my way and
in front of
smashed
an
it with a hammer.
audience, and I just smashed it
Why?
up.
Yeah.
with the little hammer.
Because I hate Taylor Swift. You hate her that much? Like,
He spent
it doesn't
$4,000?
make
Yeah.
sense that he spent
Well,
that
he
amount
has.
of money.
He's a millionaire, and he probably doesn't give a shit.
Is he a millionaire?
I'm guessing.
Yeah, well, so
I don't
that's
know.
the
I
thing.
feel like that's something a guy who only had $5,000 left to his name would
So
do.
he's broke now. You
Yeah,
think?
he was like, "This will be worth it."
I mean, we can't afford rent. What happened? Remember that Taylor Swift?
That's the
Donald
last.
Trump- I
that's
probably like Donald Trump's gonna pay for everything. Don't worry about it.
That's
He'll,
the-
he'll
that's
be
the-
With
proud.
Donald Trump's tax write-off, we're gonna be just fine.
That's the last of his money.
I don't know.
that
That's
he
his
spent.
accent, by the way. That's his
That
accent.
sounds right.
That's the last of his money. You think that he paid for that thing? I
Just
don't
a
know.
guy like that, yeah.
I don't know.
Was it the old guy that was doing that? That looked like Wilford Brimley, whatever. his name
Wilford
is?
Brimley?
Yeah.
He's gonna. They're saying that.
Do you know who that is?
They're saying no. She doesn't know that.
Do you know who
No.
Burt Reynolds is?
Yeah, I know who Burt Reynolds is. Only because of Saturday Night Live, to be honest.
Will Ferrell, yeah. Or no, Norm Macdonald.
Yeah.
With the Jeopardy. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're saying there was a whole lot of teardrops at the event when he smashed the guitar.
Clever.
Some Swifties fainted. They said. So hopefully they're okay.
Wow. Teenage girls. No.
Oh man, I almost had a heart attack watching that. I was like,
I
oh
think
my
you're an
God.
idiot for doing that. Like
What's
me, I'm an
insane?
idiot.
No. I think the guy's an idiot. Not you. I think the guy's an idiot for just doing that. It's absolutely insane.
man.
You're trying to make a statement, but you're giving more clout. Like you said, she lives rent free in this guy's head and all of MAGA's head right now. Like the fact that they're going.
We're gonna have a new song.
Like he has that song,
Yeah.
"Small Man"
Yeah.
or whatever.
The
that she
smallest
had.
man that ever lived.
Yeah,
Small
the
man
smallest
with a
man
dick.
that ever lived.
Small man with old small man with a dick. Small dick.
Oh,
Breaking my
man.
guitar. I don't know.
Dog,
that's poetic.
that was
put it
not
on
He
the
needs,
record.
he needs some Blue Chew.
Boohoo,
I
Blue
don't
Chew.
know. Well, whatever. I mean, the guy's allowed to do whatever he wants to do.
The
Obviously.
debate's tomorrow, by
That's
the
like
way.
what stupid money is.
What debate?
The VP debate.
Oh, the VP.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
I can't wait. I'm gonna watch it.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it. JD
no, I'm not
Vance with that eye makeup that he has around his eyes, like
Yeah, what is
just
what is
looks-
his deal?
Eyeliner,
What is
like-
he in a band or something? It's like
he looks
he a
like
member- is he a-
put a
Pete,
picture
is he a former member of Kiss? I don't
Pete
understand.
Wentz's stylist
Wait, hold
is helping
on.
him out.
he looks like Derek Carr. Do you know who Derek Carr is, the football player?
No.
Oh my god,
He's got eyeliner on, right?
Derek Carr. Yeah, he looks like he has eyeliner. He's the quarterback for the New Orleans Saints now.
All right, hold on.
He was a
Let me
quarterback
see.
for the
Wait.
Raiders.
Wait, is he really wearing eyeliner?
No, he looks like he's wearing eyeliner.
Hold on.
He just looks like a guy who will do anything to lie and
There's
like
a-
he's like that sleazy high school guy.
He looks like
Just
he's
a
wearing
stupid
eyeliner.
face.
He does look like he's wearing eyeliner.
I think he is wearing eyeliner.
He's like a wrestler or something.
I don't know, but he's already come out and said that he's gonna like basically lie during the debate. He's
Well,
gonna
he
be
already
making
said that
course he
before.
is.
He was like,
Yeah.
I just said that to get attention. to
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what are you, a
The-
2-year-old? I just
yeah.
said, did it to get attention?
I don't know.
to
I'm gonna-
lead to the bigger problems.
I'm
that
gonna
we have.
watch it on my phone because I got to work tomorrow night. But
I'm going to watch it.
yeah, I mean, it should be interesting. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Ridiculous.
Election season's coming up. You know.
I think Tim Walz is the cutest man ever.
Cutest?
He's,
He's
he's
like a-
dad's
just-
coach.
His,
He's,
like, yeah,
he's the coach of America.
Big. What was
Really?
the joke on SNL? They're like, I got BDE, big dad energy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was a good casting choice, Jim Gaffigan.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was a great casting
Yeah.
choice, man. I fucking loved
Remember
it.
when it first came out? Everyone was like rallying for Steve Martin to do it. And he's
Oh,
like, he's like,
Steve's-
I'm not doing it. He's like,
Yeah. He's like, no, I'm not fucking touching that.
yeah.
Like I would, yeah. The commitment. You're like, this is gonna be a thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be a thing every
a
week.
thing.
Every week,
Yeah.
it's gonna be.
And he
You
don't
know
need-
they're
he
gonna
don't
do
need
the
that.
debate. You know
Yeah.
some
Oh, yeah.
shit's gonna go down during the debate.
I will say, go back to like SNL. It was a good episode, but I always feel like the first one isn't as good as you expect it to be because like so much good shit happened over
Right.
the summer that they can't talk about because
They
it happened
missed-
so
I know,
long
they missed a
ago.
lot. Yeah, the shooting and all that
Yeah,
shit. Yeah.
so it's like not relevant anymore, so you can't bring it up.
Right.
So there's only so much to talk
I know.
about now.
I know. Yeah. They were doing like summer episodes. Remember, didn't they do like political summer episodes at one point or something?
Was it during the pandemic?
It might have been. I don't remember. But I remember they had like some offshoot
Yeah,
episodes
I
or
remember the
something.
pandemic episodes. Those were so wild.
Yeah, it was like
they were just like
Zoom.
in their houses, like do
Yeah,
a little skip by
yeah.
myself.
So weird. Yeah. At least they tried.
What a
We
time.
all tried during the pandemic.
Yeah.
That's one thing. We all tried to do something.
It was very cute. It was very cute. It was very wholesome. It was just like
It's just not good.
it looked like
No.
almost like it was their audition tapes
That's the
to
first
get
time I
on
saw
SNL.
What's Up With That. I'm like
What's
what
up with
is?
that?
Yeah. But I
Oh my
didn't
God.
laugh. I was like, what is this? This is
Yeah,
horrible.
yeah. All
And
right.
then when I finally saw the clip, I was like, this is the
Exactly.
funniest shit ever.
Yeah.
Do you know What's Up With That?
What's up with that? Let's save that for another time because you know what? Our cameras are running low on battery. And I gotta go.
Yes.
I can't- I'll
all
get
right,
s-
Just.
guys.
Do
This
you know
has
who
been
Bill
s-
Clinton is?
Yeah,
She doesn't
Monica
know
Lewinsky.
a lot of people.
Oh.
I'm
We'll have a
just
history
girl.
lesson. Yeah. all right.
History of the internet.
Do you know who Frank Sinatra is?
Guys, what do you got going on real quick? Just shout it out.
I will be in Chicago this week for the Latina Comedy Festival.
Oh,
Nice.
snap.
Nice.
Ew.
Congratulations. That's gonna be
Congrats.
fun. Yeah. That'd be fun. Rob, what do you got going on?
It's only Latinos?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you,
it?
Yeah.
You can't go.
Son of a bitch. What if I say that I'm a Latina?
I mean,
You're not. Let's go. What do you got? What do you got going on?
Jesus
I gotta go, guys. I gotta go. I gotta
Christ.
go. I gotta go.
I'm trying to talk to my friend
No,
over here.
we'll talk to her off the air. I gotta go. I got sponsors. We gotta cut this out.
October 10th, Ice House. October 18th,
You don't even know.
No, Improv, Lab, Comedy Grind. October 16th, I'll be at the Kookaroo Lounge. And then that's it.
Kookaburra.
Kookaburra.
You don't even know the name. Of the
I don't even
the
know.
Cuckoo
I
Lounge.
don't.
He's
I
not
still
good.
can't say that name. It's not. A,
Well, you better learn it. You're performing there, for Christ's sakes.
The Cuckoo
I'm not
Lounge.
gonna be saying it while I'm on stage.
Oh, you should. You should say, I
Look,
love
we're
Oh,
here.
you should.
Everybody's
this
here at the
beautiful
Cuckoo
lounge.
Lounge.
All right, guys.
Kookaroo.
The Bass Hole Show will be at the Hollywood Improv on Sunday, October 13th at 9 p.m. Tickets are on sale now. We got a great lineup there, and we will be at the San Diego National Lampoon's Yellow Door on November 10th and December 15th, and then we're back at the Improv on November 20. What is the day before Thanksgiving? I don't know. The night before Thanksgiving, we'll be at the Hollywood Improv again with a big show. Buy tickets. Follow the podcast. Text your friends about it, guys. Thanks for joining us for this very special episode. Remember, don't be a basshole, but if you are, laugh about it. Ciao.
You've been listening to I'm a Basshole with Doug Bass. Follow us on Instagram at Basshole Show. Think you deserve to be on the show? Email us at contact@bassholeshow.com and visit our website at www.bassholeshow.com and get the latest information. Subscribe on Spotify or wherever you get your podcast fix, and don't miss the full videos on YouTube. Remember, don't be a basshole, but if you are, laugh about it. We'll see you next time.